So do I want to piss people off? I feel like I might want to piss people off. Hi. Well, this has got fluff on. I fucking washed this bastard. Guys, I've got a cup of tea. This is new for us, isn't it? It's usually a coffee. Look how cute this little mug is. Are you joking? Oh. It's fucking piping. Hi! How do everyone? How goes it? How's life? We are here, we are sitting down to round up our thoughts, wrap up this season of Heartstopper. We all are aware now that it's been renewed for another 2 seasons. I could not be more excited. Best believe when those seasons do come about, I shall be making videos, hopefully. Heaven forbid anything happens to me. But anyway, yeah, today we are here to wrap up our thoughts in a tier list format. Now, if you've not seen one of these videos before, I have done them for Euphoria and Bridgerton. Are they the only 2? I mean, I have done like tier lists for other things like artists, music and stuff, but I think show-wise, I think it might just be those 2. But yeah, I think this is a really good way of bringing to a close a series, because it's a fun way visually of you guys seeing my thoughts, and it also gives me an opportunity to kind of tell you what I think of each character now that the season is obviously over and I've had time to sit with my thoughts. Okay, so that's what we're going to do today. I have in fact made my own tier list this time, because after what happened with the Bridgerton one, where the tier list was missing like several people, I decided this one, I'm not taking any chances, I'm making sure that I get every fucker, okay? So I do believe there's everybody on here. I do believe, okay? So I guess let's just get into it. That being said, I accidentally missed off Tori and Isaac, but I did screenshot them because I did miss them off originally because they weren't on the cast list, like on IMDb or whatever, the one that I checked. But I did screenshot them, but they just didn't go on the list, and I didn't realise. So... oh, we don't need buzzing. 1 minute. No interruptions, just me and you, okay? So, we have got our tier list. Like I said, I have made this myself this morning. It was pretty easy because there wasn't that many characters. But let's just start at the very top. We have roaring. Now, if you're not English, or maybe even not English, maybe if you're not Northern, you might not know what roaring means. It basically means I am crying, and I am crying a lot. I am profusely crying. You might have heard me say it in a few videos. Roaring's the top. Next we have, come on, okay, my neighbours hate me. Pretty sure he just heard me out there, so that's great. We all know what that's from, Miss Imogen. She did have one of the most iconic lines in the whole show, in my opinion. This is basically a bracket for people that are like, still really good characters, just not my personal top of the top of the top of the top, okay? Then we've got We Need Work. So this is like a middle ground, not necessarily I don't like them, or I have like impartial feelings. It's more, this person needs work, and I think it would better them in coming seasons, etc. Okay? So we've got We Need Work. I then got anti-homophobia cheese. Now, I was rewatching the season literally this morning, so I could really think about my thoughts ready for this video. And obviously I got to the part with Darcy saying anti-homophobia, that's a tongue twister, let me tell you, anti-homophobia cheese. And I thought, what a good one for like a meh category. I feel like these are going to be for people that I could do with or without, don't necessarily give a shit. It is what it is, okay? Then last we have clap if you've ever wanted to kill somebody. Now, you all should know by now, this is a Wendy Williams quote. I think, use it towards the beginning of the series to describe Ben, I believe. And I thought that's a great one to end on. So let's just quickly get into it, because I'm hoping this isn't going to take us too long. I want this to be a pretty snappy video. I thought we'd start with the boring ones, right? So we've got Charlie's dad. I'm just going to put anti-homophobia cheese because I don't really give a shit. Mr. Lang, I'm going to put him in Come On Nicholas because I did impersonate him a few times. I took the piss and it was enjoyable for me. I took pleasure in taking the piss out of Mr. Lang. I think his name's Mr. Lang if I'm remembering correctly. So yeah, Also, like, these actors didn't even have screenshots of them in the show. Like, I had to use their headshots. That's why it's these pictures. Yeah, so then we've got Taosu's mum. Now, I love her, so I'm also going to put her in Come On Nicholas. I'm feeling quite generous today, okay? As you can tell, I'm sure. So yeah, she's going to go in Come On Nicholas. We didn't really see her much. She maybe had like 2 lines, but she was funny. I got a little bit of a chuckle out of her. So sure, Come On Nicholas, let's go for it. Then, next one we have is Charlie's mum. Now we've got, we really didn't see her at all. Like, less than his dad. So, anti-homophobia she is, absolutely. Then we've got the art teacher. What's his name? Mr. Is it AJ? Ajay? Not sure. That wasn't a sound effect, but it easily could have been, couldn't it? God, that was beautiful. Guys, comment down below how you have your tea. Okay, next we have the art teacher. I'm going to put him in top of Come On Nicholas. I was going to put him in Roaring, but I think, no, I really want to save that for the top of the tops, right? Because I do love the art teacher, don't get me wrong. Great this season for us. He's really talked us around when we needed it, Charlie especially, okay? Talked us off the ledge. Wise. See, old gays, they're wise, okay, guys? Listen to the older gays. Am I classed as an older gay now? No, I'm only 23. Well, I mean, who knows? If I'm classed as an older gay, let me know, I guess. Yeah, great speeches, very funny, very relatable. I like him a lot. He can go in Come On Nicholas. Next, we've got Imogen. Imogen. Guys, I kind of want to fuck around. I kind of want to make some bold choices. Kind of piss off some people. I shouldn't say that because I'm doing quite well at the minute. I'm not getting too much hate. So do I want to piss people off? I feel like I might want to piss people off. Fuck it, you know what? I kind of want to put her in Clap If You Ever Want to Kill Somebody. Do you want to know why? Purely because of the fact that she told lies, people. She told lies this season, and I don't condone dishonest behaviour, right?
That is not correct.
Tell a lie. Fabrications. People are going to hate me for that. Maybe We Need Work. I might put her in We Need Work because I think she needs to gain a bit of self-respect. Yeah? So, one of my most annoying moments this season, personally, right? I'm not sure if we'll share this, but I could not stand, especially when I rewatched it this morning, I had a visceral reaction. When she told the lie to Tara, Darcy, and Elle about her and Nicholas basically being together. And I'm just like, why are we out here just telling bold-faced motherfucking lies? And y'all told me at the beginning of the season not to be too hard on her. And I thought that kind of meant that she might have a bit of a redemption arc. But no, we had none of that. She gave us a little smirk at the end, but that was it. That's not enough for me. I want her to be maybe the one that Nick confided in first, seeing as like they kind of set it up that they'd been friends since they were kids. So I think that would have been quite a nice thing. Yeah, I think she needs work. She needs some self-respect. She needs to stop telling lies. Absolutely. Now, Taosu, I think he's the same. I think Tao needs work because I do enjoy him as a character and he easily could be in Come On Nicholas, right? Aeroplane. I'll take a sip of my drink. I only get about 5 sips and it's gone. Tao is entertaining. I enjoy him. But very polarising character, I think. Okay? Towards the end, he did redeem himself in my eyes. But I remember a point when he was speaking to Elle and he said that he basically doesn't know why he is so scared of being alone. And I think that's his issue, people. I think that was his issue with Nick. I think that was his issue with Charlie, was that obviously he could see that Charlie was getting so close to Nick and he felt as though Nick was taking away his best friend after already kind of losing Elle, which was obviously another one of his close friends. Obviously she only went to another school, but I think that's what it is. Because obviously prior to the season, Elle had already moved. Obviously we don't know how that affected Tao when it first happened, because we didn't obviously get to see that. So yeah, and I reckon he just didn't want the same thing to happen with Charlie. And that's why he was so against Nick for a while. So I think, yeah, I think he just needs a bit of work. And I think he could be an easily, very likeable character. But he was very up and down for me. Darcy, I'm going to put her in Roaring just because she's a funny bitch. She is a funny bitch. She made me laugh so many times. She had lovely one-liners. Don't get me wrong, Miss Roots needs them doing, okay? She does need to sort out the roots, but I guess it's part of her character. She's a bit dishevelled, right? But I really do enjoy Darcy. I think she's really funny, and I like her and Tara's relationship. I think they're a really lovely little lesbian duo. Okay, next. Right, we've got Ben. Okay, before we get into Ben, I just want to tell you where I've put Isaac and Tori. I definitely think both of them would be in, just because I like their characters a lot. I just don't think we got enough of them. I feel like what we did get of their characters were really funny and very much charming, but I just think we could have more. So I'm hoping for more for both of their characters in the coming seasons. But yeah, both of them will be in Come On Nicholas, probably towards the top. I think I am going to put him in Clap if you've ever wanted to kill somebody, right? And obviously we all know why. He's a twat, he's a dickhead, he's a bastard. And I really don't like what he's done this season. But I do think he's just so insecure. Like, he easily could also be in We Need Work. But I think because his actions have been so bad, and like, he fucking forced himself on Charlie, was just gross, pretended not to know him. Do you know what I mean? Gross behaviour. Regardless of whatever you're going through, there's no excuse for treating people like less than yourself, right? There's just no reason for it. No one's better than anybody. And I feel like if Ben maybe wasn't as awful to Charlie, I could see myself putting him in We Need Work, because I do believe when he gets comfortable with himself, I see him flourishing into a nice character, and I'm not sure if we'll see that, but I would love to see it. I think that would make a really good storyline to maybe see a bit of a redemption in Ben. But no, don't get me wrong, disgusting behaviour, really don't like him. He definitely is still a dickhead. And we also don't know what his family life's like. Might not have accepting parents, we don't know, okay? So that's my thoughts on him. The coach. I kind of like they kind of hinted to her being gay, but I think I am just going to put her in anti-homophobia cheese, because she kind of comes packaged deal with more rugby. And I don't need to see more rugby. I don't need to see more testosterone-driven young boys being twats on a field. I don't need to see it. And she kind of comes with that. So I think I'm going to put her in anti-homophobia cheese. Okay. Next we've got Tara. Abso-fucking-lutely. I'll put her above Darcy, because I like Tara's story, because I think a lot of people probably related to Tara, because not only did we have, obviously, a bisexual trying to come to terms with his sexuality, we had a struggling gay. We also had a struggling lesbian coming to terms with actually coming into herself and being open about her and her relationship. What sticks out to me the most for Tara is the conversation that she had with Darcy in that, is it the music room that locks? It really touching, really beautiful stuff, and I remember it got me onto a rant about how no one should feel. God, I nearly got a bit emotional then. Calm down, Brad. I basically got into a rant about how like people should just be able to do whatever they want with their own life, and no one should say shit about it. Next we have Elle. I'm going to put her in Roaring, just because I think me and Elle are the same person. I love this bitch. Once again, very relatable, great story. Me and her just thought so much alike. I think once again it's another one of those things, like so many people can relate to Elle. I love her. I love her. Next we have Charlie, obviously, hello, Roaring, top of Roaring. Of course, who's shocked? Not me, right? Is our main guy. I see myself in Charlie, this is the thing, right? I see so much of myself in Charlie, and I think that's why I love this season so much. Because he's literally me when I was a child. Other than I wasn't like open about my sexuality, but obviously he didn't really have a choice in that. I'm pretty sure you guys probably expected him to be at the top, so no one's surprised. Okay, and we've got Mr. Harry or Henry, whichever one you prefer. I have put devil horns on him because absolutely. Definitely clap if you ever wanted to kill somebody. Need I explain? Now, I'm not sure if like the actor himself, I'm sure he's lovely, right? But he did such a good job of imitating what I'm sure so many of us go through in school and the type of bullies that bully us in school, right? He nailed it. I will say, like, his performance was top tier. He got me pissed the fuck off. And it's like, bullies like him, and like in school, they have nothing to insult us over other than our sexuality, and that's why like all his comebacks were just like, oh, do you feel sorry for him because he's gay? Like gay is such a bad thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, but that's all they cling on to because they've got nothing else. Their whole reason for not liking us is just because we're different and we're gay. How insecure must you be to like hate me because I'm different to you and I want to do what I want to do with my life? So you have to hate me for it? Very odd behaviour if you ask me. And that's what all the bullies were like in my school at least. I don't know about you guys. Olivia Coleman, top of the top. I probably shouldn't put her above those three, like Tara, Elle and Darcy, just because we didn't see her that much. But even just like her last scene where he came out to her, that's enough for me. It's enough. But yeah, I love me some Olivia. Now, Nicholas. He is going to go right at the top, guys. Just because I feel like, although I do love Charlie and I see so much of myself in Charlie, I was really invested in Nicholas's story, right? Obviously, I wanted the best for them both. But Nick had obviously his coming out, him like literally from beginning of the season to the end coming to terms with his sexuality and who he was. Like, I feel like Nick had it even more than Charlie did this season. And I loved him. I loved him. I think he did such a good job. It was a beautiful, beautiful portrayal of the character, I think. I think they chose really well with Mr. Kit. I think he did a gorgeous job. And he's just one of those characters that's just so likeable and you just want like the best for him. And I mean, I'm assuming that we're probably going to get into rocky waters moving forward. But here's hoping not too much. But yeah, guys, this is my list. This one's gone quite quick, I believe. I'm not sure how long we've been filming. 20 minutes, not bad at all. Yeah, this is the list. I feel like most of you probably expected most of these answers. You probably all freaked out maybe a little bit when I put Imogen in the bottom one, but I gotta keep you on your toes. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, this is kind of the same thing I'm gonna be doing now for the end of every season, like that we cover. So yeah, so like Young Royals, when we get to the end of that, I'll do a tier list for that. I'm also going to be starting Stranger Things really soon, I think, because I did do a poll. If you've not given your thoughts on the poll, go to the community page, you'll see it. Basically, I think I'm going to be doing all 4 seasons of Stranger Things. I'm going to try, at least to do 2 episodes per video. I would like to do 3, but that just sounds like a lot. But I'm thinking if I do 3, then I'm thinking like 3 episodes, 2 episodes, and that's 1 season done. That's 3 weeks for 1 season. I think we could do that, couldn't we? So yeah, Stranger Things will be happening very soon. So then we're going to have Young Royals until that's finished, which is 4 more weeks. Then we'll be doing Stranger Things. So just so you're aware, if you're interested, that's what's coming up soon. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I love making these videos. I didn't preface this one by saying, but I probably should have done, but this is just my opinion. If you've got your own opinion, I am going to link the tier list down below, so I would love for you all to fill it out, send it to me on like whatever social media platform, or tweet it at me, or tag me in it. I don't really care, but I'd love to see them. But yeah, once again, thanks for supporting the series, guys. Honestly, the support has not gone unnoticed, truly. Like, you guys are actively changing my life, as daft as it seems, yeah? So thank you so much. And yeah, I love you lots, and I hope you don't hate me now. Goodbye. I'll just hit my plant. Bye.